Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to another Pick a Card reading on my channel. Today's topic is going to be about this new moon that we are experiencing now and how it will be affecting you. So if you're interested in receiving this reading, all you have to do is simply choose a card that you feel drawn to. And by the way, I'm squinting a lot today because I have the sun in my eyes and the water reflecting on me, so if I'm squinting a lot, that's why. But I still really want to get you guys this reading, and if you stay tuned in a second, I'm going to show you guys this beautiful place that I am today if you want to take a little peek. But you can choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. So choose the card or choose the number that you feel drawn to, 1, 2, or 3, to get your message. And if you want to check out where I am hanging around today, then stay tuned. So for those of you guys who choose number 1, let's go ahead and get your message. So I've got your card here, and I'm also drawing, just freestyle right now, drawing some cards from the deck. It has been a very interesting week. I don't know if any of you guys felt that heavy energy that we experienced the last week of this past moon cycle, but I am so thankful that we have a new moon here, because that was intense. Kind of prompted me to want to see what this new moon was all about, because sometimes we get a big shift like that before some beautiful new energy comes in. So the card that you got and that you chose was the abundance card. So I mean, here we go. There's abundance coming in. Abundance doesn't always mean money. Sometimes this can be an abundance of time, an abundance of energy, an abundance of friendship, but it's that feeling like life is really giving to you. It's like a harvest period in your life. So I kind of see this new moon as a time for you to be cultivating abundance. So you might want to set intentions that are in alignment with what type of abundance it is you want to attract. This is going to be a very powerful manifestation new moon for you. And I think it's really interesting that this month's full moon comes on Halloween, and it's like a super blue moon. It's going to be pretty crazy. So this is going to be an interesting month. You're at a very vulnerable part of your journey right now. And I say that because we're getting the vulnerability card right next to the journey card. So this makes me think that you're at this place where you're feeling like kind of down on life, a little bit like you're just exposed. Maybe not a lot is going your way right now. There could be some issues. I'm kind of taking a guess, maybe with finances or with career issues, job. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about how because of world events you've been unemployed right now, or there's been a lot of changes in your work, and so this card is coming up saying like, yeah, there is a validation or recognition here that you're feeling very vulnerable in your journey right now. But this is a card that's telling you sometimes you just gotta laugh. Sometimes it's situations like this that remind us that if we build our house upon the sand, then things could easily fall apart. So you gotta ask yourself, what type of foundation are you really building in your life? If the foundation that you built, if this job or career or whatever that you were doing, you really thought that was secure, but if it fell apart, that's a message. Maybe you need to set some intentions that are more in alignment with what you really want to build. This is about dreams. It's like this message that you have yet to really strike out for your dreams, and that's okay, because sometimes in order to be able to take a risk on a dream, we've got to set up a little foundation in our life. We have to clarify our intentions, decide what it is that we want, and sometimes we just got to kind of go along in life. It seems like you've been living in a little bit of survival mode here lately, which isn't that bad, but they're saying that, you know, don't wait until everything is better, or until everything is solid, or until everything is perfect to move towards your dreams, because you're going to be waiting for something that will never happen. It's never going to be the right time. Things will never be perfect. Everything isn't just going to align perfectly. This vision of how you picture this dream coming about, of like everything is perfect along the way, it's not always how it comes. Sometimes the biggest manifestations and the biggest dreams, we get there by like sometimes a series of unfortunate events. Sometimes crazy things happen that end up kind of stirring us and pushing us in a new direction. So this is laughter, because they're like, this is a part of your journey. You can use this experience. It's been a little crazy, but you have nothing to lose. That's what's amazing, is you actually are in an opportunity right now because you have nothing to lose. You kind of lost a lot already. You're at a very vulnerable part of your journey. So it's actually these times that we can take the biggest risks, that we can finally just be like, you know what? I'm going to start hacking away at that dream. I'm going to put that manifestation out there. I'm going to take that action. So you're getting this reassurance that everything that's been happening around you is in a weird sort of way, like kind of balancing things so that you can come to this new perspective to where you can start creating more of these dreams that you have inside. So my question for you for this new moon is, what intentions can you set that are in alignment with your dreams? What action can you take now, even if it's something small, like creating a vision board or emailing someone, or, you know, maybe getting some tools and materials and supplies together? The question is, what can you do right now? So this new moon for you is all about helping you to accumulate the abundance that you seek and that you are worthy of. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 2, let's go ahead and get your message. I have the card that you pulled here, and I'm also going to pull some other cards to see what will this new moon be like for you. What new energy is this new moon ushering in for you? So the card that you selected is freedom. So you got the freedom card, and I absolutely love this card for you. I see this energy of you're going to be experiencing a lot of signs and synchronicities, because you're getting the signals card too. I always see this as a card that's telling you to pay attention to the signs. And we all get signs from the universe or from our higher self in different ways. Sometimes the sign is just like experiencing a really beautiful day. Sometimes it's coming across a quote in a book that's very meaningful and just really applicable to what we're going through in life. Sometimes it's a song that comes on the radio at the perfect moment. Sometimes it's angel numbers like 222, 444, 1111 for those of you guys who are really into numerology. Maybe spirit animals that come across your path. I'm really into that. Whenever I go outside, I always keep track of what animals I'm seeing, and I study like the meanings and significance and spiritual messages of animals and use that to kind of interpret the energies and signs that are around me. So what are these signs and synchronicities pointing to? It could be a love situation, because I'm getting the twin flame card here along with the extraordinary card. So it's like an extraordinary connection. Now, if you watched my last video on Mars retrograde, we were talking about how it's not very common for a lot of people to be forming a new love connection right now. So these signs and synchronicities could just be keeping your energy boosted during this time, because it might feel like there's just nothing happening in love, there's nothing coming in. Some of you guys have been working really hard on self-love and confidence, and like just really been working on manifesting love. And so I kind of sense that you're gonna find, like, kind of hit your stride with this. This is the Serenity card, like finding peace, being comfortable alone, grounding yourself in the knowing that there is a connection like that for you on the way. And this is allowing yourself the time for transformation. This is the willingness card next to transformation. But because I'm also seeing this card here that's talking about grace and serenity and peace, and that makes me think that you're getting to this point on your twin flame journey or on your love journey where you're not defining yourself by another person, where you're not looking at this other person as someone that's going to come and complete you. And it's weird because I feel like the energy of loneliness is just going to be leaving you over the next couple of months. Like, you're going to be really distracted by other things in life. You're going to come to this place of calm, and you're going to start, kind of sensing and seeing a lot of these signs and synchronicities that love is on its way. So it's this feeling of like not wanting to rush it, of being more open to divine timing, and once again trusting and grounding yourself in the knowingness that this connection is already on its way to you. And so I just see that that's going to be the big transformation for you around the new moon. Now, if you're already in a relationship, I would suggest maybe picking another one of these cards, because I think that this one just really wanted to come out to those of you guys who are trying to manifest love right now. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 3, let's get your message. Now, the card that you pulled was the awareness card, which I think is really interesting. I feel like the main thing that's going to be changing for you over this new moon is, of course, your awareness and your perception, specifically surrounding your life purpose, which I feel like does have a little bit to do with your career. Your purpose isn't necessarily defined by your career, but I do see that for some of you guys, you're really struggling with a decision regarding your education path or your career. And so this new moon is going to help you come up with a new idea, and you're being called to surrender. It's like, surrender your idea of what you thought you wanted to go to school for or what you thought you wanted your career to be, because there's a bigger purpose that's going to come out of this time. So be open to changing your mind. It might be scary because you're realizing, I'm not satisfied with this path I chose, or I'm confused about what the next step is. But if you open yourself a little bit to a new awareness, a new idea is going to come in. And this says trust. Trust the communication that you're receiving right now, because your intuition and your higher self is communicating with you through your thoughts, through your feelings, through your visions, maybe even through your dreams. So it might be a good idea right now to start writing things down or creating a little bit of a vision board and start building trust with yourself. Here's the visualization card. So definitely you're being called to visualize. So this new moon is going to bring in and usher in some new ideas. So if you just feel like you've been confused or you don't know what path to take in this area, new ideas are coming, but you got to make sure you write these things down, because this happens a lot. I get a lot of ideas for pick a card readings and like stuff I want to do on the channel and things for my future, and a lot of times I forget to write it down. And so we have some really amazing ideas. If you're paying attention, you're going to be getting downloads. So your mission of order this new moon is to just write some stuff down. You'll know what to do with the information later. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you again for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out.